I do on occasion say, ciao Bella.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So because I did talk so much shit about the Cuomos earlier on in the year, I feel like I have to follow up with the latest and greatest. So this week, Chris Cuomo got suspended indefinitely from CNN. Boo fucking who, right? All because some documents came out that showed that he was helping his brother with like his whole issue with the sexual harassment, which like I feel like we all kind of knew that was happening, like, and this is where CNN draws the line for some reason. The New York Attorney General is the one who released all these new documents that show like texts and emails where Chris Cuomo is saying things like he has a lead on one of the girls that is accusing his brother of sexual harassment, and also like going around and talking to other journalists about his brother, seeing if there's any, stories coming out maybe, or anybody else who's trying to come forward, and basically like abusing his position, which like again, suddenly CNN cares. I just don't get where their morals decide to start and like where they end, and like because it's obviously like not consistent. Apparently it was Andrew Cuomo's like top aide delivering the like notion that Chris Cuomo needs to go and like do all this shit.
CNN anchor Chris Cuomo. Transcripts show the younger Cuomo was more directly involved than previously known about, and how the governor should respond to the allegations and the crisis swirling around him. Chris Cuomo said this on his CNN program in August after the governor's resignation.
I'm not an advisor. I'm a brother. I wasn't in control of anything. I was there to listen and offer my take. And my advice to my brother.
But text messages reveal he was often in contact with his brother's top aide, Melissa DeRosa. In one, he begs to help the governors prep for his responses. And another, he says he will use his sources to find out about possible new accusers coming forward. And
my camera angle is so weird today, sorry. Why is like suddenly the sexual harassment thing, like why is that suddenly like prominent? I feel like it was what, like last year, maybe earlier this year, Tucker Carlson played a bunch of like recorded audio where Chris Cuomo was like talking to, I'm blanking on his name. If I figure it out by the time I edit this, that's his fucking name. Where they're literally like talking about how like, that's how you handle sexual harassment. They come and they go, like who fucking cares? Like it's no big deal, just handle it right. Super passive about the fact that he's been accused of sexual harassment several times. Like this has been known, I thought.
Careful when I talk to media,
Right.
Do you know how many phone calls I've gotten from people at ABC who say that reporters are calling and lying about things they heard about me to try to get stories about me when I was at ABC? Guys calling and saying, I heard he was the Charlie Rose of ABC, used to invite women to the hotel and open his bathroom. Do I look like the kind of guy who's got to do that?
Sure, why not? But you're
lying. So I already have a good source that says that he forced one woman to have sex. I just want to know if you've ever heard anything like that. There is no woman.
Right.
There is none of that.
So here's the problem.
Women who do work there saying, oh yeah, some of these men, and naming me with other guys, we bumped into each other once in the elevator and he put his hand on my shoulder and he made me really uncomfortable. I mean, what the
It's a problem. And now you...
So I'm careful with the media always.
I'm just kind of confused why it's like suddenly a thing that people care about on the left. It's kind of random. I also remember when it came out that Chris Cuomo had been reported to like his like apartment buildings. Like he was reported for not wearing a mask in the elevator at like the fucking peak of COVID in New York by like several fucking people over the course of several weeks. Like Chris Cuomo's never been an angel, and a lot of his like wrongdoings have been very public. It's just bizarre to me that this is like the straw that broke the camel's back for CNN. It's just bizarre.
The letter in question is addressed directly to Chris Cuomo. The date on it is August 6th, 2020. Here's what it says. Quote, Dear Mr. Cuomo, as I'm sure you know, because of the ongoing COVID-19 health crisis, on April 15th, 2020, Governor Cuomo issued Executive Order 202.17, which requires anyone over the age of 2 to wear a face mask or cloth that covers their mouth and nose while in a public space. Okay, that's how it starts. And it's a fair guess that Chris Cuomo already knew that because, after all, he's the mask guy, and of course his own brother issued the order. So with that in mind, listen to how the letter continues. Quote, "You have been observed entering and exiting the building and riding the elevator without the required face coverings. Even though staff members have asked you to comply with this requirement, you have refused to do so. This is a violation of the executive order, building policy, and it places other residents and our staff at risk. There are no exceptions to this rule, and you are required to comply." The letter goes on to threaten Chris Cuomo with a $500 fine if he continues to endanger his neighbors and the city with his masklessness.
Where are the morals, CNN? Where do you draw the line?
No problem. Page are we on?
I'm sorry, we're on page 12, the second graph from the top.
Okay.
Turn your camera off.
All right, so if you look, we're 0.15% higher than 2019. We started this quarter off at 2.75%.
Holy shit. Oh, God.
I don't think he's January.
Oh,
You did that for us?
He took his pants off.
oh.
Call Mika.
Oh my God.
You called on his cell. Call on his cell. How do we turn this feed off?
Wow.
We can't.
Oh, hell no.
Look away.
Oh, my God. As a host, holy shit.
The hell were you thinking?
Well, obviously, I wasn't thinking very well or very much, and it was something that was inexplicable to me. I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
You thought that you had turned off your camera?
Correct. I thought that I had turned off the Zoom call. Now, that's not a defense. This was deeply moronic and indefensible. I'm trying now to say how sorry I am. Sincerely, in all seriousness. Above all, I am sorry to my wife and to my family, but I'm also sorry to the people on the Zoom call.
I don't know, I just find it bizarre and random that this is suddenly happening. The fact that Chris Cuomo was helping Andrew Cuomo with some of his statements. Do you think he helped him with this, Gem?
Now, I don't remember doing it, but I'm sure that I did. I do kiss people on the forehead. I do kiss people on the cheek. I do kiss people on the hand. I do embrace people. I do hug people, men and women. I do on occasion say, "Ciao Bella."
I literally laugh about that every time I think about it. Honestly, Andrew Cuomo, that whole thing was just a fucking misfire. It was a mistake. It was wrong. It will fucking go down in infamy as one of the funniest political fuck-ups ever. I touch everybody.
Indeed, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of photos of me using the exact same gesture. I do it with everyone, black and white, young and old, straight and LGBTQ, powerful people, friends, strangers, people who I meet on the street.
I mean, just do you think Chris Cuomo helped him with that one? Honestly, good luck to you people in New York. It seems corrupt as fuck. I was honestly fuck Andrew Cuomo when all that happened, initially when the allegations were coming out, because I just don't like people who fucking touch people against their fucking will. That's trash behavior. But after seeing it all play out, the politics of it all, shocker, there was inner workings, a whole fucking coalition to fucking remove him. After seeing all that play out, I was like, oh, now I'm wondering if any of it was true. Maybe it was. I mean, he did admit to touching everybody.
I do it with everyone.
But still, the way in which it was done was fucked up and so fucking calculated.
The Attorney General, who is now a candidate for governor here in New York State, released the edited video of testimony to damage political opponents. It's a lot to be said here.
So good luck with your fucking crime issues and all that, New York. I'm gonna start making more political videos again. I'm feeling just in that vibe again. Thank God. I might fall right back out of the vibe as quickly as I'm feeling it right now, but I don't know, I'm having fun with politics again. because I've just kind of accepted that Biden is essentially the end of America, so I'm just gonna fucking enjoy the fucking ride while I'm still here and make a mockery of it all. I will have a video up after this one, I'm assuming, of me doing the makeup for this look. Not that anybody fucking gives a shit, but if you can't tell, it's a whole fucking pink vibe going on, and that is very purposeful. Let me know your thoughts below. Give this video a like if you did in fact like it. Dislikes aren't an option anymore, motherfucker. Subscribe if you haven't already, cause why the fuck wouldn't you? I'm amazing. I'm hilarious. I'm a fucking genius. Why the fuck wouldn't you subscribe to this? I'm sorry. Part 2 of my like ghost stories experiences hopefully will be like filmed and up soon-ish, on top of everything else. So I will see you, you'll see me next time. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.